Hi everyone. Today I'm just bringing you back for a quick update on my Sapphire headband wig. There's a little mistake that I noticed afterwards that I want to show you so you don't make the same mistake. And I did cut a couple more inches off of her, but I still feel like I need to thin the lower portion of the wig with my thinning shears. I know I didn't want to use them initially because of the curl pattern, but I think, like maybe the bottom third of the wig would be fine, and that's what we're going to be doing today. But first, I'll show you that mistake. So I don't know if you can see it. There's a little hair here that got snipped, and this is in the top layer that I didn't want to touch. But what happened, the only thing I can think of what happened when I was over here trimming the hair on the weft is I accidentally grabbed a little extra and cut those. But luckily it doesn't show. Once I have her pulled back up into a bun, it doesn't show at all. So phew. Okay, so I have her up on my wig stand, and I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be wearing her up in a bun all the time, but we're going to pretend like we're going to wear her like a regular headband wig and just wear her down. So I am going to set aside the top layer of hair. So if you were going to wear her down, then you would set aside like maybe 3 inches of the hair all around on the top and the sides, so you're not so the part that you're thinning is not going to show. If you've never used thinning shears, they have a serrated blade here. This isn't really a blade, but this is the very sharp blade. And so when you come down, you're not cutting all the hair, you're just cutting like, every few hairs, and you are going to be left with, the pieces that you do cut. So that's why we're leaving some longer pieces here, so it'll fall and cover those little bits that we're cutting. So I'm just going to try to grab some small sections and just starting, about a third of the way down, and you're just pulling it through. I think it's going to give her a more finished look. It just felt kind of chunky at the ends. That only took a few minutes, and you probably saw me use my scissors halfway through because I had taken too big of a section, and I kind of needed the comb to help bring the pieces that I had cut, bring them down. So if you wanted to do more thinning, you could do some closer to the bottom, which I think would be beneficial. And I'm just finding some pieces that are a little uneven here, just fixing those. I think it just kind of gives you that natural, like your hair naturally would be thinner at the bottom, and and it feels so much better already. And I may even thin some of these pieces here just on the ends. I think she has so much more natural density now. I think that's really going to make a big improvement. And if you're concerned about taking too much off, just start slow. There's so many options with wigs and thinning your wigs, making them your own. That's why I wore her for a day and I'm like, it was still like too much hair for me. So I knew I had to take some more length off, which I did. I took a couple inches, but I think she's gonna be even nicer now and more natural looking on the ends. Thanks for joining me today. I hope this was helpful. I know I said it was going to be a quick update. I'm going to try to make it quick. Please like and share this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would love it if you did. And we will see you next time. Bye.